Hi year 8s, I'm just going to show you how to do the isometric practice drawing that we did on the board in class. A few of you might need to repeat it again. Starting off, we've got a baseball which was 400mm in length, so I'm going to draw it a 2:1 ratio on mine. So I've drawn a line which is 200mm long to represent the 400mm base, which was red. The base was 19mm thick as well, so we just roughly halved that to be 10mm. And notice that every line that I draw at the moment is either vertical or horizontal. So I'm now going to just come across the top of those, and what I have is only the front face of the base piece, which was red. Just pause for a minute while I find my red pencils. Not quite sure where they are. I'll colour that then in a moment. I'm now going to do the side. Now the side piece, even though the whole side was 200mm, the individual side piece was only 169mm. So if we say, that's 170, what's half 170 photographer? So is that 85? So about 85mm exactly vertical. And this piece of timber is a 12mm thick timber, so we're going to make that 6mm thick. So we'll put a line across here, 6mm, and we'll also go up vertically, what did I say, 85mm. And this will be one of the blue pieces. And we're going to do the same on this side. So we'll go up 85mm, come across 6 because we're just halving the 12mm thick piece that you can see on the practice drawing. So then when we put the top on, again this line will be exactly horizontal, or as close to exactly horizontal as we can make it. Now that top needs to have some thickness as well, and the top was also 12mm thick material, so in our 2:1 scale we're just going to go up 6mm, because 6mm is half of 12mm. Does that look the same? Something looks a bit wrong there. What looks wrong is I came up too far. So I'll get a chance to rub that out in a second. I came up 6mm. So what we have now is an isometric front. Every single line is either vertical or horizontal. Now, every line I'm going to draw now is all at exactly the same angle. So I'm going to pick about 30 degrees. It's maybe even 40 degrees. It doesn't particularly matter which angle you use, as long as they are the same. So just draw across at an angle, draw across at an angle, and because I'm using a pencil and ruler, I can go too far. And then I'm going to now join them all with a vertical line. And I have the sides. I need to do the same over here, and it can be tricky to get the angle the same over there as all the way over here. If you don't get it exactly right, often it's hard to tell until you draw it, and then it looks a bit silly, and you can just fix that afterwards. This one needs to be vertical, a horizontal line. And we rub out the little extra bit, and we have the top. We can colour that, and I'll see if I can get a bit of assistance. Do you know where the pencils are, photographer? No. Alright, so before we colour them, there's 2 more lines to draw, and these are the ones people find the trickiest. So from the back top corner, you're going to draw a line that would go all the way, well, it's going to come down, so we're just going to gently mark it from here in, and we're going to go a bit too far. And then we draw a line from this corner here, the top of the bottom board, right across, again horizontally, across, where that joins, that's fine. And then from this corner to this corner, top of the base, we're putting in the baseboard also. And that should be at the same angle as every other angled piece. I'd like to rub out a little bit here.
The pencils are here.
Pencils are here, thanks photographer. Okay, so on my practice drawing, I had red and I had blue. So this base here, the front of the base here is red, and I'm in a really awkward spot to be able to colour well, so please excuse my shading quality. Now the bit that most people struggle to see is that we now do the base on the side, we also colour this base in red. And in here this is the base piece also. If you recall, we did this base piece as a thicker 19mm piece of timber because we had the choice of 19 and 12. So while I've got my red, I'll colour the top as well. So the top piece goes all the way across and on top of the side. So when I'm colouring, the red goes all the way across. And the red goes up the side here, and then the top gets coloured. And I think I may have just not managed to stay in the lines. And then to show, we can put the blue. So the blue, the side that we're looking at, the front of the side gets blue, and then shading vertically to show the way the grain runs. We pop this one like that, and then the same on this side. So get the front, and then the side here, and it should look quite like our practice drawing. Our practice drawing wasn't drawn isometric, so that this wasn't horizontal and these weren't vertical. Lastly, we need to put the dimensions on. So we put one dimension, we wrote the 400 there, but we haven't said where the 400mm goes to. So we just need to put little guidelines, put an arrow across those guides, and that base is now 400. Because that base is 400, the top is automatically 400, we don't have to do that. The whole from top to bottom of this box is 200mm, like in our practice drawing. So once more, with those lines, we can draw two arrows to show that's 200mm. But the actual blue is not 200mm, it's a little bit smaller than 200mm, so we need two more arrows for that to show that that is 200 take away 19, take away 12. Is that 169, mathematician? I think it's 169. We'll edit the video if I find out that 200 take away 12 take away 19 is not 169. So now we've got all the dimensions. For the top one is 400. The base is 400. The top is 400. But what we don't know is how wide each piece is. And because each piece must be the same width, if we just write one width, we've written down all the widths. So let's do the width up the top here. And so the width across here. Now, I can't remember the practice piece, so just looking across, it was 190mm, because that's one of the standard widths for pine. So we've now got the width and the length of every piece shown, but we don't show any thicknesses yet. We now need to show the thickness. So each of these pieces of timber were 12mm thick, but the base was 19mm thick. So over here, we can come off and show that that was 19mm. And because it takes the whole line, you don't need to put arrows in between. Now, where do we get to the 12s? There's a spot over here to show this is 12mm. So now we've got the base one being 19mm thick, the top being 12mm thick. We need to show this side is 12mm thick, and it's hard to get to. So we might have to extend one of these lines all the way down and show that that's 12mm thick, that side piece. So now we have enough information to be able to order. We have this blue is 169 in length, 190 in width, 12mm thick. This red is 400 in length, 190 in width, 12mm thick, and similar for all of them. So if you didn't get a 3 out of 3 for your isometric practice drawing, after watching this video, hopefully you can redo that at home and get a 3 out of 3. Thanks for watching.